Less than 2 years from now, barring action by the Trump administration, a National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration rule will require hybrid and electric cars to produce an audible noise under 19 mph. Alongside its Nissan IMx self-driving electric SUV concept it launched at the recent Tokyo Motor Show, the maker of the world's highest volume electric car revealed its interpretation of what future electric cars will sound like. Or, perhaps, what they will sing. Nissan calls it Canto, and it will be the official sound of Nissan's future electric cars. It's an intriguing development, since many electric car owners laud their vehicles' quiet and smooth operations, but Nissan hopes drivers and pedestrians will not only appreciate but enjoy the sound. Described as energizing and confident, Nissan believes the Kanto sound will not only meet various market regulations for electric car noise but also curb noise pollution. Canto, which translates to I sing from Latin, engages at speeds from 12 mph to 19 mph depending on which market the car is intended for. Nissan said additional noises will sound when a car selects the reverse gear, however, which may be the tone heard at the beginning of the video. Nissan didn't clarify that particular sound. Decelerating and accelerating were in different tones too, and a rather futuristic crescendo occurs when the driver tips in the throttle. Regulations for electric car noise were first drawn up in 2016. The move came several years after the National Federation for the Blind first argued electric cars posed a direct threat to blind and vision-impaired pedestrians because they could neither see nor hear them approaching. Specifically, the U.S. Congress drafted legislation to require all new hybrid and electric cars with 4 wheels and a gross vehicle weight rating of 10,000 pounds or less to create a sound. At the time, the NHTSA said speeds above 19 mph produced sufficient wind and tire noise to alert pedestrians of a vehicle's presence. It also claimed the new regulation would avert 2,400 pedestrian injuries per year. The Trump administration, however, may eliminate the regulation ahead of its implementation as one small part of its overall deregulation strategy. It's unclear in which markets Canto will first appear, or when the brand will finalize the full suite of electric car sounds, but the new 2018 Nissan Leaf seems like a safe bet. Nissan announced pricing and updated info for the 2018 GTR on Friday, with the key takeaway being a new, entry-level, pure model coming in at precisely $10,000 less than the car's previous starting price. Last year's GTR customers looking to get into the bargain basement version were offered the $109,990, curiously named premium model. For 2018, buyers will have the option of a less expensive pure model, taking away mostly oral goodies like the 11-speaker Bose system, active noise cancelling, active sound enhancement, and the titanium exhaust. The pure GTR comes in at $99,990, a mere Big Mac meal shy of 6 figures. The introduction of a purist's GTR with less sound trickery is definitely interesting, if not exactly game-changing, especially in the wake of Porsche's recently introduced budget purist mobile car T. In addition to the new entry-level option, the 2018 Nissan GTR gets Apple CarPlay, a new Puro Night interior color option, and not much else, really. Powered by the same 3.8-liter V6 as before, this year's Godzilla makes the same 565 horsepower and 467 pound-feet of torque as its 2017 predecessor, with no mention of any under-the-skin improvements or changes. For prospective GTR owners with more cash to splash, the premium model can be had for $110,490. A slightly racier and exclusive track edition is also available and will run you $128,490. Those well-heeled and well-connected, enough to score a copy of Nissan's very limited, track-slaying NISMO GTR can look forward to a whopping 600 horsepower and $175,490 less in the bank.
When the Nissan GTR first launched in 2008, it was a certain bargain, offering supercar performance for just $69,850. It's much more expensive now, but for the first time in a while, its starting price is back in the 5-figure range. The 2018 Nissan GTR will start at $99,990 in its base pure trim, so it only barely qualifies as a 5-figure supercar. Once you add taxes, fees and a $1,695 destination charge into the mix, it's still a little cheaper than before, but it's back over $100,000. Its 3.8-liter, twin-turbocharged V6 puts out 565 horsepower and 467 pound-feet of torque. If you want a few more creature comforts, you'll want the $110,490 GTR Premium, which adds an 11-speaker Bose sound system, a titanium exhaust and active noise cancellation. Track rats will probably opt for the $128,490 GTR Track Edition, which offers a sharper edge on the racetrack. At the tippy top of the GTR range is the GTR Nismo, which is loaded with all manner of technology aimed at slicing lap times as much as possible, whether it's in the aerodynamics, suspension or powertrain. Only available in limited quantities, the GTR Nismo is priced like a proper supercar at $175,490.
WRX STI is the iconic Subaru model. The modern incarnation of yesteryear's Impreza, conjuring images of special stage success and rallying legends pushing to the limit. Subaru UK launched the WRX STI Final Edition, strictly limited to 150 models to say farewell to this brand icon and mark the end of this era of Subaru's heritage in the UK. With the launches of new models, and investment in platform and powertrains going forward, the timing has felt right to open a new chapter for Subaru and allow WRX STI's heritage to inform future developments rather than being continued. The final edition has a series of upgrades across key areas of the car, making this the most capable WRX STI sold in the UK and fitting tribute to its legacy. Driving performance has been improved by changing from mechanical and electronic to electronic control of the multi-mode driver's control center differential, DCCD, which provides optimum cornering ability. The wheel size has been increased to 19 inches to house new larger Brembo brakes with yellow-painted calipers, which improve fade resistance and brake performance and a consistent pedal feel when driving on the limit. The front bumper has been redesigned to look more purposeful with the lower grille blacked out with a geometric textured panel, and has a larger opening to enhance cooling performance. The hexagonal grille has been sharpened and defined and a black surround has been added. The Subaru wing design, which flows through to the C-shaped headlights, has been incorporated, hinting at the boxer engine under the bonnet. A final edition badge is positioned on the door. Inside, high-gloss black inserts are added to the instrument panel, gear sticks around, door panels and steering wheel with red stitching and red seat belts fitted to tie the scheme together. The front seats are now heated, and a larger 15 cm multi-function display has been added to the top of the dash. The instrument panel design has also been updated. The infotainment system now includes DAB radio and a reversing camera is included to make parking easier. WRX STI is also fitted with bifunctional projector LED lights, with a single bulb enabling high beam assist to switch between high and low beam automatically. High beam assist operates via a single lens camera, which is installed in the front windscreen and detects when an onward car is approaching. The lights are also steering responsive, turning to the left or right depending on the driver's steering input, and illuminates more of the corner. Both technologies enhance visibility at night, allowing a clear view of the corners ahead.
When Subaru UK announced it would stop selling the WRX STI rally-bred performance machine, it shocked performance fans. Could this be the end of the iconic WRX STI around the globe? If you want to see what's going on in the automotive world, keep your eyes on Europe. The EU is the driving force to kill internal combustion engine (ICE) vehicles. Is this the end of the WRX STI? There have been many articles written about the end of gas and diesel-powered cars. CNN Money reports, the UK, France, Norway and India all want to completely ban gas and diesel cars in favor of cleaner EV vehicles. The NY Times says the UK will ban sales of new gasoline and diesel cars starting in 2040 as part of a bid to clean up the country's air. Norway has a target of 2025 to go completely all-electric, and India says every vehicle sold in the country should be powered by electricity by 2030. According to the International Energy Agency, IEA, at least 10 other countries have EV sales targets in place. The IEA says Austria, China, Denmark, Germany, Ireland, Japan, the Netherlands, Portugal, South Korea and Spain have set official targets for electric car sales. What's the future for WRX STI? So what does this all mean for the WRX STI in the US? The US doesn't have a federal policy now, but at least 8 states, with California leading the way, have set goals for all-electric car sales. Just like Europe, the ICE vehicle's demise is coming to US shores and it's only a matter of time. What will happen to the WRX STI performance car? We don't see Subaru axing the STI in the US like they did in the UK. Subaru has sold 26,572 WRX STIs in the US this year and they don't want to lose those sales. But the WRX STI will be changing in big ways in the future. Subaru Corporation will have to change just like all automakers to meet the coming global EV revolution. Subaru will develop the technology to meet the new regulations and will make the shift to full electric vehicles like the rest of the industry. Subaru boss Yoshiyuki Yoshinaga says, "We'll be sure to comply with regulations." But at the same time, the overall industry is now shifting its electrification focus toward EVs. We are in the age where we cannot just go on launching EVs only as regulation-compliance cars. The WRX STI won't go away in the US like the UK, but it will be getting drastic changes. As Subaru Corporation develops new EV technology with Toyota, Mazda and Denso, they will adapt it to make the WRX STI an eco-performance model. We don't think it will be as drastic as what Mitsubishi did with the EVO, dropping it in its current form, and resurrecting it as an EV crossover. It will likely evolve from a Boxer-only powered machine into a plug-in hybrid and then eventually into a full all-electric eco-performance car. What's in store for the iconic Subaru WRX STI? Subaru is working now on a plug-in hybrid model for 2018, likely a cross-track, and an all-electric EV to launch in 2021. Subaru will be developing new hybrid, plug-in hybrid and all-electric powertrains for the STI as the internal combustion engine will eventually meet its demise. It could be 15 to 20 years away, but it's coming.